That's astonishing. It's absolutely world class. Drama from day one. This is the league we want to watch. Only football can make you feel like this.
I think it's all over. It is now.
Whole lot of love. We know it's something that we've been trashing since we started our podcast, and it's the VAR usage in Europa League.
So good.
That's what I mean. That's the way the VAR should be done. A referee, he makes a mistake, he goes and checks it on the screen. The clock is stopped for 45 seconds. You know what? It's fine. Just add it on as an injury time anyway. You're gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
I'd much rather see that than the BS calls like we've seen in the freaking quarterfinals with Lyon and Juventus. And
definitely.
So bad.
Nice change of
So
pace.
bad.
A whole lot of love to the Europa League. You know, they did a great job using that tool the way it's
Yeah,
meant
they're
to
sure
be.
not supposed to be done.
Yeah. Tom, let's go to you.
My whole lot of love is Thomas Muller,
Oh,
because he's been involved in two of the biggest upsets in football history. He's been the man of the match for both teams. He led Germany to beat Brazil 7-1 in the World Cup.
In Brazil.
In Brazil.
yeah, in Brazil.
He then does the same thing, not only against Tottenham, not only against Chelsea, but Barcelona in one game to score 8 goals. And he was at the head of every attack. He was the man filling the space. Very unselfish player, but he also, I don't think I've ever, I think it was Brato said earlier, I don't think I've ever seen a player that can read the game like him and move into the right space in the right time. He's an absolute master at it, and he should be up there as highly as we're speaking about Kevin De Bruyne. One of the best center attacking mids in the world. His spatial awareness is second to none, and he helped smash Barcelona, which who would have thought that last week? In all honesty, we all thought it was going to be a close game. But yeah, a whole lot of love to Thomas Müller. I think he's hugely underrated.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does he look like he's 45 years old, but he looked like that for 10 years?
Yeah, he looks like he smokes 20 cigarettes a day and
Yeah.
goes and has a pint at the end of work, you know?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He does. He does.
What about you,
Let's go
Stephen?
to-
Oh, it's Josh, yeah.
Mine, I would a whole lot of love for me to PSG actually. I think that they like to overcome that 1-0. I know it's just one goal, but you knew that the writing was on the wall. Everyone thought they were going to lose. Everyone's talking about this curse. The commentators were saying every year, each result from Champions League, just everyone expected them to lose. You know, Neymar's missing chance after chance. It just doesn't look like it's going to be their day. And then it was actually a mishit by Neymar for Marquinhos to score that first goal. And then just the floodgates opened, and they kind of mentally showed that they could do it, which compared to the other major teams that couldn't get it out of that stage, you know, that's big kudos to them.
It's true, man. I agree.
Fair enough.
People, let's end it with the best, but not the least.
All right, so my whole lot of love is for Upamecano. So
Yes.
I mean, dude, he showed. So early in the transfer window, there were a lot of teams that were linked to him. I don't know if you guys remember that at all. There were a whole bunch of teams linked to him, but he's like, nah, I'm at Leipzig. I'm gonna play here. And then, so first, I have respect for that, because he's just like, yeah, I'm playing Champions League right now. Don't even talk to me. Like, hold the phone.
Yep.
Like, get out of my face. So, and he's very young. Like, he's not even. I don't think he's 21 or anything like that at all. So first off, he's super young. He's a defender, which makes me like him even more, because I mean, I value defenders way over like strikers, but it's a whole other topic.
Yeah, he's
but
21 years old.
21 years old, right?
21
So,
years old.
the guy he reads the game unbelievably well from the back. I don't remember him really making any mistakes. He would carry the ball at the right time, he'd carry the ball up the field and get the ball to the wing, carry the ball up, pass it out, distribute really well, not get dispossessed. when they were attacking, he was in the right spot at the right time. Like you said, Tom, he adjusted to Joao Felix properly. He read the runs. And then he had the one where, I forget which Atletico Madrid player it was, where the guy's in the box. He runs up to him, stops in a dime. The guy dives, and he's like, "What are you doing on the floor, man?" And the guy gets booked for oh my goodness. I was just dying laughing. I was like, he just read you like a book. He's like, "Oh, I know what you're gonna do, man. You can't trick me." And it's just like, dude, that is absolutely perfect defending. You know exactly what the striker is gonna do, and you're so confident to do that in your box. Because if you mess up in the box, like that's it. But that confidence to know that, you know what, I'm gonna let you go through because I know you're gonna dive. Oh, you dove? Huh.
Big time composure.
Yeah. What a surprise! I knew what you were gonna do. Like you just played him.
I just pulled him up on Google as well, and after that performance, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham, Arsenal, Manchester United are all in for him.
Dude, of course. Why would you not be? Are you kidding me?
World class.
I do have a question for you then.
Okay.
Harry Maguire is worth $80 million. How much do you think he's worth?
He's priceless, mate.
140.
Oh my goodness. Well, his release cost is $40 million, so that's how much he's worth.
Man United is willing to pay $80 million for Maguire. You think they're going to pay for him?
So, I think we would play his release clause. So, okay, all right. Harry Maguire is only $80 million because Leicester didn't need to sell. He's English, and we need a top center back. That's why we paid $80 million. But
And the market was messed up then.
They said what?
The market was really inflated.
Yeah,
it's
because
all over the place,
Van Dijk had just gone for 75. But if we're just gonna act like that doesn't exist, and we're just gonna use Harry Maguire as evaluation, I would say 60 million, but only because he's younger and not proven the Premier League. Because of that. I think it would obviously. I think that if Upamecano came to Premier League, he would definitely be better than. Well, I don't know. I can't say he'll be better than any defender, but I think he has the potential to do that. I don't see why he wouldn't. But because he's 21, then you can't pay. I would say his valuation has to be capped at a certain amount because of his age. But I think if he stays at Leipzig, if he goes to any of the big teams, dude's gonna kill it. I don't see how he doesn't kill it at any team that he goes to.
Yeah, he's
amazing.
He's the best defender I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Not just for defending, his spatial awareness, as you said, his composure in the box against Joao Felix, very tricky player to play against. Just completely marshaled him to the side, played him out to the wing. They had nothing. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does the exact same thing to who plays up front for PSG? Icardi.
Yeah, Icardi.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happens to Icardi. So, I'm glad you chose him, man. He was on my list as well.
Oh, nice.
Good one. Well, that's it for this podcast. Give us a listen on Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, and we'll get back to you next week.